Yes, we are currently on lockdown, and we have been on lockdown for a little over 2 weeks now. And in a sense that we can't even leave our rooms. We spend 24 hours in our rooms with nothing to do. And so this is kind of scary because we feel like we're in prison with no escape. So literally, the gates are closed, the streets are closed, everything is closed, even the shops, everything. So we can't go anywhere, you can't do anything because of this virus.
How are you getting food? How are you getting water? How are you getting access to anything to keep you warm?
Now the whole city is using one supermarket. So you can just imagine, because in Wuhan we have like 11 million people currently. So we're using one supermarket. So we are running out of food and water, and the school is trying its level best to provide us, but the food is expensive, as you can guess, because of this virus. So it's kind of hard because we are running out of supplies.
These were the cries from South African students trapped in Wuhan, China, in the middle of a virus which soon spread its vicious tentacles across the globe. With their lives in danger, they pleaded with the South African government to bring them home. It was going to be a logistical nightmare, but eventually... Live pictures from OR Tambo International Airport as the flight which will evacuate those South Africans from the epicentre of the coronavirus will leave tonight. And these were the men and women tasked with bringing the more than 100 citizens home.
You are our patriots. We are proud of you. This is an important mission for the whole nation. The entire nation will be looking at how you execute this mission. It will be looking how you bring back our young people and bring them back home.
Days later, the South Africans touched down on home soil, landing at the Polokwane International Airport. Touching down on South African soil, and for a precautionary measure, they are being quarantined for 21 days at the Ranch Resort here, just a few kilometers outside outside Polokwane. So you'll see where we're sitting here at the moment, moving with this. We're trying to hold on as much as possible. So you'll see towards that direction my colleague Llewellyn Carson's there bringing us these live visuals. And now reflecting on that period, Kamohelo Taule says he didn't believe they'd be evacuated from Wuhan.
I can still remember and picture the moment because everyone was just ecstatic. Like most of my friends didn't even believe it. They told like everyone this is like fake news and everything. How can South Africa do this? How can South Africa afford to evacuate us? They don't have that kind of money. There were like a lot of speculations and everything until like we saw on the news when there was like a press conference at OR Tambo, that then we started to believe like now it's happening. So everyone was excited. We started crying. Even the girls started crying because it was like sort of emotional at the time.
Families too remember the distress.
We were just in a state of panic. We were scared. We didn't even know the meaning of this virus. So we didn't understand anything about what is happening. We were just in panic because we heard that people had died. You know, those stories that we used to hear on TV, that people were dying every week in Wuhan. So it was just a struggle for us. We were panicking very much, thinking that what if it's them? What if one of them dies? What if it's them? What if one of the students will, we didn't want anything to happen to them. We're just praying that maybe somehow the South African government can just answer, and then we can know when these kids will be back in South Africa.
As South Africa commemorates 1 year of that shutdown, the Wuhan evacuation remains one of the most daunting tasks during the pandemic which government had to carry out.
Feichang Ganxian Imen Hen Bangomen go like Goja, and she Feichang how the don't see Shingway woman Goja, she Feichang how the Goja woman da Fujin, bang woman, gay woman Chien, bang woman Golai.
And with those words in Mandarin, Kamohelo and his family are grateful. Chriselda Lewis, SABC News in Johannesburg.
I don't even know how to say it anymore.